Carpentry is a skilled trade in which the primary work performed is the cutting, shaping and installation of building materials during the construction of buildings, ships, timber bridges, concrete formwork, etc. Carpenters traditionally worked with natural wood and did the rougher work such as framing, but today many other materials are also used, and sometimes the finer trades of cabinet making and furniture building are considered carpentry. Carpentry in the United States is almost always done by men. With 98.5% of carpenters being male, it was the fourth most male-dominated occupation in the country in 1999, and there were about 1.5 million positions in 2006. Carpenters are usually the first tradesmen on a job and the last to leave. Carpenters normally framed post and beam buildings until the end of the 19th century. Now this old-fashioned carpentry is called timber framing. Carpenters learned this trade by being employed through an apprenticeship training, normally 4 years, and qualify by successfully completing that country's Department of Labor competency test in places such as the UK, USA and South Africa. It is also common that the skill can be learned by gaining work experience other than a formal training program, which may be the case in many places. The word carpenter is the English rendering of the Old French word carpentier, later, charpentier, which is derived from the Latin carpentrius, maker of a carriage. The Middle English and Scots word, in the sense of builder, was write, from the Old English to cognate with work, which could be used in compound forms such as wheelwright or boatwright. In the UK, carpentry is more correctly used to describe the skill involved in first fixing of timber items, such as construction of roofs, floors and timber-framed buildings, that is, those areas of construction that are normally hidden in a finished building. An easy way to envisage this is that first fix work is all that is done before plastering takes place. Second fix is done after plastering takes place. Second fix work, the construction of items such as skirting boards, architraves, and doors, also comes under carpentry. Carpentry is also used to construct the formwork into which concrete is poured during the building of structures such as roads and highway overpasses. In the UK, the skill of making timber formwork for poured, or in situ, concrete, is referred to as shuttering. Carpentry in the United States is historically defined similarly to the United Kingdom as the heavier and stronger work distinguished from a joiner, who does lighter and more ornamental work than that of a carpenter. Although the work of a carpenter and joiner are often combined, joiner is less common than the terms finish carpenter or cabinet maker. The terms housewright and barnwright were used historically, now occasionally used by carpenters who work using traditional methods and materials. Someone who builds custom concrete formwork is a form carpenter.